personal reading alert. Plutonium73 is going to be the personal reading code. It is on this video. It's an annual client. My apologies, this reading is very late. It's been busy. You may be very busy. I was called to pull out 2 decks for your reading. Plutonium73. This deck and then the Shaman's Oracle deck. The number 44 is on the back, which is False Prophets. And there's some spirals on this card. Now, the False Prophets card is not reversed, so this is good. You're listening to your own internal guidance more than anything, and you're going in flow state more often than you're not. So, you are walking the path of enlightenment. Obviously, this is part of your soul contract. So, the question that this very specific client, Plutonium73, asked was, what's in their soul contract? So this reading today is about soul contracts. If you want your own reading, you can email me, justcassieThings@gmail.com, or message me, TikTok, Mind, Body, Spirit with Cass, and or Gmail, Mind, Body, Spirit with Cass. All right, so Plutonium73. Let's pull something about your soul contract. I normally don't pull out these decks too often anymore. They were called for a reason. All right, so grief and loss is reversed here. Before I even started channeling this message, what popped into my head was that you're an activator. You don't just activate people's energetic blueprint as part of your soul contract in this lifetime. You activate wisdom, you activate knowledge, but you also activate your own internal keys. So part of your soul contract was with a challenge to yourself. 909 on the timer. 9s are going to be relevant for you. You activate keys within yourself. So it's almost like, think of if this unalome was your whole body, right? Your head's on top, this is your body. Your soul contract with your higher self had gates here and locked these gates with the knowledge and wisdom that eventually, at the end of your soul contract, or towards the end of your mission, let's just call it that. A soul contract is kind of a mission. It's a mission for your soul, but also for the greatest and highest good of the collective. Your higher self put padlocks at different sections of your journey, including within your own mind, including within your own esoteric knowledge, including with it's like a puzzle for yourself. When you go into flow state and you follow your own internal guidance and your own internal intuition, and you go down this path of enlightenment, you follow this unalome, you listen to that higher knowledge, you become vibrationally aligned. There are different sections in here where these keys, you get the key to the door to unlock it, and it unlocks the next piece of your mission, the next portion of information that you needed, the wisdom that you needed. 911 on the timer. Now, this is twofold. There's multiple reasons why your higher self did it. It's A, you need to get to certain places along your journey where you're able to access this knowledge, absorb the knowledge at that time where it's relevant, maintain almost like the confidentiality and secrecy of the knowledge when you need it, and it's almost like a reward for getting to that part. But also, it's like if you created a game for yourself, like a really hard puzzle, and your higher self wanted to ensure that you learned things along your journey and your path of enlightenment, and you weren't able to, because your higher self already has all that knowledge. Your higher self that helped with this soul contract and agreed to it already knew the all of this. But they had to lock it away from you so that as you learned, it's like levels in school, K through 12, right? Okay, you learned everything in first grade, great. Now you've got the key to unlock door to grade 2, and so on and so forth. But there's certain knowledge and wisdom and answers and pieces to that puzzle that you could not get in between. You had to get to certain levels first, and that's kind of like where you're at. So you're a decoder, one. That is part of what your soul contract is. You recode things here in the now. Now, whether that's knowledge that you learn here, it's like, think of yourself as almost a robot. While you're here, you're scanning your environment. You intake the information, you feed it through, you recode it within your computer to gain what knowledge you need from it, the truth, the clarity, the actual wisdom, the real true knowledge, 913 on the timer. You throw out, you discard and throw into the trash the knowledge that's bullshit, that's a lie, that's brainwashing, that's programming, that's not real. And you reprogram it as you need to what the facts and truth really are. And then you use the facts and truths to build what you're building. So your soul contract very specifically and clearly states that you are building something. You can call it a machine, you can call it a web or a pool of knowledge. Now this can be math, this can be quantum, this could be anything. Only you know what it is. And you may be thinking you're working on one thing now, and in 6 months you're gonna figure out the purpose of it is very different, or what will be done with it will be very different, or how it plays into the overall collective will also be different. Again, your higher self that holds the all intelligence of the soul contract, of your soul's mission, of the things that you cannot see yet, your physical body here cannot see yet, you're holding specific information close to the vest, even from yourself. Your higher self is holding it away from your lower self until you need it and it's necessary. Now, this is twofold as well, because this is also purposely with the weapons that they have here. Let's just say they, as in the powers that be, have here, that they are able to use and they do utilize often, that they've admitted to, and those that they haven't admitted to. They have ways of getting this information. So again, that's another reason why it's kept. Your higher self locks it away from your lower self until absolutely necessary. And it's almost like you discover it on a whim. Boom. And it changes you direction. That's on purpose. It's to keep that knowledge still temporarily hidden. You can use the knowledge while you need it to get to the next level while it remains hidden from the powers that be. You see what I'm saying? So your soul contract truly is, you're a decoder. You activate blueprints. You're a key holder for other souls on the tree branch, for other people. There are more than one group of individuals that are within your soul contract, which means you are destined to meet them along your journey, and they are destined to meet you. It also means that you are not just a key for them to activate something within them, to whether it's knowledge, it's wisdom, it's light codes, whatever it is. A lot of what you do, whether it's mathematical, whether it's quantum, whatever it is, you are truly activating light codes and remembering them. You're bringing the remembrance back to the collective. Confirmation, that was a beep. I apologize, I'm really stuffy. That may be relevant for you. So that is the biggest piece of your mission. Your higher self getting you to the most advanced vibrational frequency that you can get. The most advanced with the wisdom that you carry that you can possibly be while here, to activate your inner light codes, your remembrance and your blueprint, and that of others. You are fated and destined as part of your soul contract. You still have several soul contracts for other people. So it almost feels, 9:17 on the timer, it almost feels like this clarity is not going to help you, because it's like, that's it, but that's what I'm already doing. Exactly. You've already followed the guidance of your higher self and listened to your own internal compass for quite some time. Everything you do is by design of your own I am, your own higher self. That soul contract that you're carrying out, whether you understand that or not, at all times, you're following that path, and it's just happening naturally. So another soul contract piece that is very important is, should you continue to take the route, you have the opportunity as